The Grove of Epiphany is Akima's partner academy. They look after the core flame of Circe. Several Chrysos heirs are based in the Grove. Oh, I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard. Look, there she is! And Lady Trianne. But who's that they're looking at? Did something happen, Clementine? Oh, that's a serious injury. Miss Hyacinth, this man was discovered by Trianne! Trianne was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of Akima for some fresh air. But then Trianne knows the city has good doctors, so Trianne brought our new friend into the city to look for a doctor. I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trianne. But by then, these wounds... This is bad. Clementine, prepare up Grayi, Cassie, and Trianne. Would you mind making your way to the grove? As a healer, I cannot ignore it. I understand. Trianne believes he'll get better. Everybody, follow Trianne! Fly, fly, fly away from Akima! Road we go, to the skies we fly! Little Cass, little Gray, are you ready? You might not be aware of this. Trianne promised Treeby that we wouldn't open the... I'm ready, too. Okie dokie! Everybody, let's hold hands. It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto wolf. Cass, mem. Mem wants to try sewing. Here, why don't... Sure. Mem, cheer, mem. Oh, this is amazing. After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm... Is everybody awake? It's already action hour. Lady Trianne, you were talking in your sleep. Sleep talking? Something like, Mommy! Ugh, it's so embarrassing. Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trianne's mother also the holy... Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history! She also gave us the prophecy of... But... Trianne... can't... Trianne thinks that's a... Yay! Then I'll call you... Little Memmy from now... Okie dokie! Trianne remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether Circes would be willing to visit Akima. If we follow this woven trail and keep going...
Legend has it that whenever they requested an audience with Circe's, Nestia would always come to the meeting in a long white dress.
Look! A huge tree! It's... huge! Ma'am. Mem. Mem.
It's the Bow of Rift, the divine body of Circe's. Flora began to... A long time ago, Thelesis, the first scholar, led the masses to build a garden and courtyard in the forest. Naming...
Trian knows this.
Something feels... The Grove has always welcomed scholars. Yet, it seems both the Grove... Please don't speak...
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet.
This place is too quiet. What in the...
Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Trian found it! Everybody, fly across to the other side! The entrance on the other side. Where could it be?
I knew you would find it. The courtyard of Storgi should be just ahead of us. as I expected. So,
Mem.
not to mention that this whole place... There is no way she would have neglected...
Hello? Is anyone there? Huh, no one's here.
I have an idea. Lady Trian, do you remember? Lady Aglaya said this. While you're in, this is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of... Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you. This is a proverb that, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to drop...
There is a...
But that shouldn't be.
Mem.
Are they white dry?
Mem.
No, these aren't white these are shadows of dead white dryads.
Dead Mem. Shadow?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants. They only gained sentience as a result of... However, this also means that the golden thread has definitely connected with the...
What happened to them?
Ma'am, can you...
Let me try. Mem. Black. Toward the great tree. Mem.
I have a bad feeling about the deathly fog of Thanatos.
Oh! Trian will be on high alert!
Seek, and you will find.
is becoming more and more intense. There, on the steps.
This looks really...
No, this is a creation of the Black Tide. Such creatures are formed. Everybody, stay alert. Regardless of what has happened.
Should... Mem! The monster is alive!
Trian, please hide behind Miss. Let's do this. As expected, the words black, sword, and cloak. They're talking about the Black Tide.
I have something for you.
Spend freely.
You won't get away.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
I have something for you.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Watch your head.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
To think the Black Tide has spread this quick, I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far...
Oh no!
Looking at this mess... But... How...
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries,
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your...
the scarring of his organs was especially severe.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in... Tribi, I have some things to tell you as well. He is not Ackerman. The way the stitches on his...
The grove?
Now that I think about it...
Trian just got in the Black Tide has invaded the grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden...
The Black Tide is posing an even... Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core
But... what?
light. They can't see for sure whether the Titan has...
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame. Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong.
They've set off.
I pray for their safety too.
Aggie...
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that...
Is this a...
No, I'm being serious this time. We're facing threats from both within and without Akima. They may have even prepared the gallows from which...
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, alas, it's too late. The council will likely
All right. Should I...
Not for now. She must be exhausted after performing.
We can...
That being said, it's likely he is the only one who managed.
Everything will be fine. The people at the grove are real...
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all. Believe me, she is far nice. Despite being a chrysosaur, Anaxa rests during our regular citizens' assemblies.
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these titans who bear no harm toward humanity.
With the exception of Oryx, that is.
That is true. It's also forged.
Trian believes Cersei's will be alright. How so? Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding an act.
Good idea. In that case, please bring the weft along with you, Lady. Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble.
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate.
Okay, we will.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a demigod. Remember all those brave heroes in the tales you've heard. They would always save.
In that case.
So many monsters.
Ma'am.
It could be because when a life is... I can't open it. Save your energy. Yanis's power is...
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods? Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way. My name is Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Sporists. Before... Rule number 2. never interrupt me.
Ugh. Mem.
The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a mem. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it.
Oh, Mem.
Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you...
Mem.
That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the but that is where you're wrong. While the black tide was still approaching the grove, the sages found only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend. But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. And now, the objective is complete.
Miss, judging from your reaction, Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest at once. You don't have to take that too seriously. Professor Anaxa theorizes that all beings originate from the same source. It is an extremely complicated theory. You provided that. Yes, that seems like the only good news. Yes, that seems... Perhaps they were just unable to transfer. It is located at the top of the giant... I'm making our way there. Right. Alchemy is truly incredible. No, you didn't imagine it. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby. Found it. The voice is coming from... No. It seems to be coming from somewhere Let's go check it out.
Regardless of what you do... Such a lively little bunny. What an impatient child. Don't you know that haste makes...
Who are you? Keep your distance and...
The scent of Thanatos.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of...
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso. Of course not. Just ask the fair lady beside you.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Lotophagus has never shown, the Weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were true. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your...
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing. However, I'm going to ask you some questions.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd
Is a flying arrow in motion? Oh,
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phynon of the...
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd... What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate. Anaxa the new sporist is still alive. This dumbfounded as the saying goes, seeing...
I'll keep my eyes on you at all.
Oh, that's truly an honor. As long as we can get the water wheel turned. So, the solution is...
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did you bring us here?
Feeling lucky.
My intention should be off. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. All the two of you have to do is to... Indeed. Could it be that you...
We can retrieve it, but...
Oh my. Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart. You're overthinking. Although it would be absurd. I'm simply making use of this Now is not the time for me to... As a student of Anaxa,
I cannot deny that, Miss. Since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. If you unfortunately turn out to be her old...
Let's wait and see.
Locked and loaded.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Huh? There are ichor vessels stored here.
Ma'am.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
How smart.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades. Seek, and you will find.
This is the golden bough of... If only they could have...
So...
Mem Cal. Mem.
Understood. My apologies.
Memmy Bunny Mem?
Is... this the...
There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
How do you know this place so well?
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all. We're here. Could you... Now, can our little goddess
Huh?
That being the oath...
Right. Got it. Oh, Nestia. With the weft at...
Mem. Memmy lit.
It's just... And so, what do you think? It really...
That is...
You look like a sad, lost puppy, therefore. Why don't we just put a...
Yes.
Great. Then, let's wrap...
However, giving us half-truth. Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange...
Ah. I really can't bear to look... I'll allow each of you to ask a question.
Mem.
Well, in that case, miss...
Oh, straight to the point. The Titans have cast a net over this place because of the Black Tongue. Well, it's...
My question is...
There's no point in making this up.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any Lady Calypso. If you want us to work together more effectively...
All right.
With all due respect, omitting facts can...
Is that so?
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for...
All right.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
Mem.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
Mem.
Not too much. It's just that I seem to hear the sound of a bee buzzing around.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Life is a puzzle in and of itself.
Whoa! It's little Gray, little Cass.
Lady Trian.
No, Trian flew high up into the air so the air supremacy secured! That sounds so cool! Wait a minute, let's get back on track. The spindle, he's near the treetop, even though our perception of him. But since Trian was alone and afraid that it might be.
It's Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at the luminary throne.
Huh? Calypso? Oh, so you received help from a kind-hearted person.
Coming and going without a trace.
Oh! Actually,
This is...
Yup! Trian found it on a branch not long ago. Trian doesn't think so. Because when Trian...
Lady Trian, wait.
It seems...
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso, just what are you hiding?